Given the recent reveal of Project Scorpio specs and the PlayStation 4 Neo, whose existence we know of, but specs we unofficially don't know yet, we've heard some rumours and that sort of thing, many people have been wondering, well, what about the Nintendo NX? Now, of course, we know basically nothing about this device. We don't even know what it looks like, what its controller looks like, or even the slightest hint at official specs. Now, of course, we've got plenty of rumours up the wazoo, but nothing official regarding the NX. Now, obviously, the Wii U didn't do very well at all. It was resoundingly beaten by both the Xbox One and PlayStation 4, and one of the reasons was, of course, the lack of power in the device. Now, it's not the only reason, of course, but that was definitely a contributing factor. Now, we still don't know the specs, unfortunately, but we do have some comments here from Reggie Feels and Me, and he spoke to Bloomberg, in which he said, quote, "For us, it's not about specs, it's not about teraflops, it's not about the horsepower of a particular system. It's about the content. We're focused on bringing our best entertainment to both the Wii U as well as the NX in the future. Whatever Microsoft and Sony are doing in terms of talking about new systems, that's for them to fight out in that red ocean." Now, it's fine to say that Nintendo NX isn't going to be a powerhouse. However, there's something very, very important here. In my opinion, it has to at least match the Xbox One or PS4 base units. I'm not talking about the Neo or the Scorpio, just the vanilla units that we currently have available to us now. The reason I say that? Third-party support. Now, obviously, Nintendo very much sell their consoles on the back of strong first-party games. However, that's clearly not enough, as the Wii U has shown us. Another thing that definitely contributed to the Wii U's failure is the lack of third-party support. It just didn't have a strong support from third parties at all, and many developers just never brought their games out for their device after saying they would. And one of the reasons that they decided that is the lack of power in the system. It was too much work for them to port over, say, a PS4 game or a PC game even over to the Wii U because of the power and, of course, the choice of controller with this second display that obviously in itself added extra development time. And then, of course, you've got the potential sort of problems with frame rate and that sort of thing of downgrading, or shall we say porting your game over to the Wii U. And if we have another situation like that with the NX where it doesn't match up to, say, the Xbox One or the PS4 base unit, we might have another problem there with third-party support. And while the NX could potentially be sell itself on the power of its first-party IP, I still think that the NX needs strong third-party support. It needs to have these games from the big developers to say, hey, you can also get this game from this other developer that you love on our machine, and it will run just as well on the PS4 or Xbox One. Obviously look as good as well. In my opinion, that's the base they need to aim for, and that should not be a bad base to aim for, given, of course, that we're going to be getting the Scorpio and the Neo releasing probably late 2017. At least then they will be competitive and be able to say to developers, hey, look, if you've made your game for the PS4, you can also release it for the NX, and that would obviously be much more sort of attractive to developers to develop for, in terms of the work required, how easy it is to develop for, that sort of thing, the power of the system. Obviously no second display would also be great. I think this is something that Nintendo definitely need to keep in mind if they don't want another crash and burn like we had with the Wii U. And obviously the Wii U's lineup of first party games wasn't the strongest at launch, which is definitely another contributing thing. Nintendo were a bit slack with that at first. Of course now the Wii U actually has a pretty damn nice lineup, but for a while not really, even in terms of first party support. And that's obviously something they need to fix as well, but they need, I think, third party support to really sell. Obviously it's mostly first party you want, but I don't think they can go another one without third party support. So here's hoping it at least matches the Xbox One or PS4, but of course we literally know nothing about the NX. Hopefully we'll get some specs this year, given that it's supposed to be out March 2017, but until then we have only vague rumours and speculation regarding the NX. But here's hoping that even though they're not going to be competing in the horsepower race, they at least match the current generation of hardware. As always though guys, thank you very much for watching. Do let me know your thoughts and opinions, and do remember to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. It is very much appreciated and does help out a great deal. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you next time.